You are listening to The Summit, and in studio today at The Summit FM, it's our Emerging Artist Spotlight. We love getting to know a lot of different artists from really all over the place, all over the country, heck, all over the world. Now, oftentimes we do these interviews over Zoom. Well, that's great, but it's even better if they can come here to the studio. That's the case with Aaron Mathis today, who has traveled here to join us acoustic in studio. And Aaron, how are you?
I'm doing lovely, my friend. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no, I'm so glad you could come by, and welcome to the rubber city of Akron, Ohio.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Now, home for you is Southern California, right?
It is right now, at this moment.
Mm-hmm. Los Angeles area?
More of the Orange County area.
Orange County, okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
Best part of California. Wink, wink, wink.
So I've heard. Yeah. So, but thank you. Yeah, thanks for coming and sharing some songs. So, tell us about, well, we'll get into life and being on the road and writing the songs as an independent artist, but also start with your new EP just recently released, My Town. Tell us about that one.
My Town. So, should I just go all the way from the beginning to
give us the brief history of a day in the life of.
Gosh.
Yeah.
All right. So we're in for it now. Let's see if I can do this, how quick I can do this. All right, this will be fun. Okay, so I'm a little older now. I have a record that I did when I was years ago when I was younger. Of course, the story is right here. So let's just get to it. I'm going to do this quick. So here we hit the fast forward. So, doing music, having fun, making a record. That one was called Unwind.
Yep.
What happened was I had a band. We were doing our thing. We're having some fun. I'm younger. Of course, starving musician, all that kind of thing. And I decided, you know what? I need to make a living, and I need to maybe buy a house and take care of some people and myself. Yep. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna put the music on the back burner.
Okay.
All right.
A story we've heard before.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it sounds like once music is there, you got to do it. Like when it's in your soul, right?
You know what? It's funny you say that, but it's kind of like talking to my new producer right now. Alex, great guy that we recorded this EP with. And that was one thing I said to him too. He's was going through some journeys like that in and out. But I said to him, when you're a musician, there's just something you can't do about that. It just is what it is, and it's in you. And you can try to fight it, but at the end of the day, you just are, and you have to go with right. You just have to follow your heart.
Now, were you in California, in Orange County area for Unwind and everything too?
So that's where all of that was. Again, what had happened, I was playing some shows, having some fun with the music, kind of growing it, and then created a CD, right? Mm-hmm. All that stuff, put it on, and then again, things I don't know if it's burnout, to be honest with you, or if it was just me. Honestly, if I want to go real deep here, maybe just being too young to take criticism, stuff like that, because it's really tough, right? Yep. Like you put yourself out there and you work so hard and you love this, and it's your little baby, and then people criticize you, and you have all these things, and you're not making money, and it's like all these things, and you're like, okay, I'm trying to do this for you. For people. I love people. I love life. I want to do this music for fun. And it's like, and then you have people coming at you going, wow, and then criticize. And then so that, I think, I'll be honest with you, I think that's what got to me, a little bit of that.
Sure.
It's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
But completely understandable, too. Like, I can imagine. And you're a little younger. You don't have the wisdom of, like, life around you, and, like, just grow. And this is pre-pandemic, too, right?
Yes, it is.
Because I think a lot of us learned a lot about ourselves in that, too.
Absolutely, my friend. Yeah, now we're going down some nice philosophy roads here.
That's right.
I love that,
Well, music and philosophy, that's where it comes from,
right. Exactly.
Yes.
So I'm doing things backwards, right? Like, so I decided, you know what, let me get my career, let me make enough money so I don't have to stress about doing music for fun and for the love and to give it. It's because when you do music, I think, I'm not going to speak for all musicians, but I think for me, there's something therapeutic about it.
Sure.
That yes, it helps me, but it helps other people.
Yeah.
And when you do that,
Yep.
it's amazing what happens to your own life too. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so I kind of came back to it and I said, you know what? It's time. And I just decided one day, and you know, along that way, my friends were, you know, man, you got to write music. You had some good stuff. Nobody knows about your CD because I buried it, by the way.
Oh, did you?
Oh, yeah. No. I
Yeah.
made the CD and I just handed it out to my friends and family. I said, here you go. Nobody didn't promote it.
Yeah.
Didn't play any show. Didn't do
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And buried it.
That's
I
kind of
said,
cool, though, too, because
Yeah.
then it's like you're making songs for the sake of the songs.
Correct.
Instead of, instead of other reasons, trying to make a living off of it. You're just
Yeah.
doing it for the art.
Right, exactly. And that's really the struggle, right? And I know you had your previous guest that you were talking to. And it was
We were
funny
talking about the same type
about
of thing.
the business
Yeah.
and the
Yep.
music and all
Yep.
those things. And as I'm older now, I own a business.
Yeah.
So I realize, and it's unfortunate that, but it really, you have to kind of almost grasp and you have to understand that, look, music, you kind of have to, you have to feed that music or that business beast. I hate to say it. If you want, because here's the thing, like I said, I think I said this to you before. The hand of God could reach out of the sky, write a song, play a song, most beautiful song, angelic song you've ever heard in your entire life.
Yep.
Beautiful song.
Perfect song. Yeah.
Guess what?
Yeah.
It gets buried. Nobody hears it.
Yeah.
What does it even matter?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's kind of like, the business part says, okay, I made this beautiful gift. Now I want to show it to people. That's what the business part is.
Yeah.
If you do it the right way. I know
Yeah.
it gets a sleazy kind of
Right.
reputation,
Yeah.
and it does
Yeah.
because it has.
Yeah.
Because the artist, in most artists, I get it. Like I was that way too. I was kind of like in my soul, it's about the music. I'm going to write this music, and it's just going to somehow or miraculously, people are going to hear it. They're going to love me and all of it, and I don't have to do anything but just write it.
Yeah. No. Right. There's that other side to it.
Yeah.
Right. Well, okay, so
that's why I'm here, my friend. This is the start of the journey.
Yes.
Okay?
So My Town has recently been released, and so tell us about this first song, My Town.
So interesting, yeah. So I've had a lot of influences over the years, and I can go in so many different directions right now, but to be honest, it's kind of a country-ish song. And I'm not, to be honest with you, I'm not like, I wouldn't say I'm a country artist.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm any particular kind of artist. I just don't have a box, don't want a box, and I know you're not supposed to do that.
Right.
You're supposed to put yourself in a box. Do I do rap? Am I an alternative? Am I rock? Whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I decided, screw it.
Yep.
Whatever comes out is what I'm going to do, and whatever it sounds like, it sounds like.
Yeah.
If you hear all three of my songs, all four of my songs that I have right now, you just go, they're all different boxes. They're all unique.
Right. Yep.
And I like that.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
Yep.
And if it doesn't work for other people, that's fine too. If you like one of the songs, great. If you don't like the rest, it doesn't matter to me. I'm just in it for the fun, the love.
Yeah,
that's
sure.
it.
Sure.
So it's kind of a country song. So this song, though, however, is really... It has history, and it is a true story. Okay, so of my life, and I write about my grandfather who was born in West Monroe, Louisiana. I was born in West Monroe, Louisiana myself.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, my father worked drilling rigs, and I know one guy I say online when I was making this song, he made fun of me, thinking, "Oh, this is just some other country guy trying to do it," and I'm not country.
Right.
I'm southern. It's southern in my. I mean, listen, I'm a little country. I'm a little Southern California.
Yeah.
I'm a kind of a mutt, I guess, if you will.
Well, but so much music is a mix of all these different
Right.
sounds. So much country is a mix of other different sounds, even.
That's true.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what this song is. I just decided I'm going to write this song, and whatever comes out, comes out. I'm not going to worry about like people like it or don't like it. If they do, I'm happy. If they don't, that's okay. If it's not, because everything is not for everybody, right? I get that, and so I'm just doing it for the people that will get some enjoyment out of it, like I do, and that's it. That's the song, right?
I love it. Let's hear it. Let's
right.
hear this
Let's
acoustic version. This is Aaron Mathis, our guest, and you're listening to The Summit FM. Take it away.
hard, we grew up tough. Just our little family didn't have too much. My daddy worked the rigs till it broke his back. They work him to the bone till he would crack. I see you coming to my place. Let's have a little respect, maybe a little grace. 'Cause this is where we hang our hat and raise our flag, and we don't have that here, baby, not in my town. Yeah, here in my town. Oh, yeah, 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 not in my town. Yeah, mama grew up hard, she grew up tough, did what she could to keep our heads above. She worked all day and she slaved all night, did what she could just to keep it right. And I see you coming to my place. Let's have a little respect, maybe a little grace. 'Cause this is where we hang our hat and raise our flag, and we don't have that here, not in my town. Yeah, not in my town. Oh, yeah, yeah, not in my town. Yeah, granddaddy had it hard. This is so, he grew up in the bayou of West Monroe. He worked the land with his blood, sweat, and pain. He did what he could, never complained. And I see you coming to our place. Let's have a little respect, maybe a little grace. 'Cause this is where we hang our hat and raise our flag, and we don't have that here, baby, not in my town. Yeah, here in our town. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Not in my town. And this is where we grow our roots, and we can't have that here. And this is where we tell our stories, and we can't have that here. And this is where we love our people, we can't have that here. And this is where we raise old glory, hey, and we can't have that here in my town. Yeah, not in my town. Yeah, not in my town. No, 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 no. Not my house, not my town, not my house, baby, not my town. Not my house, not my town, not my house, not my town.
Love it, very nice. Yes, woo. We are rocking acoustic here today. It's in studio with Aaron Mathis on the Summit FM. It's My Town. That's the EP, 4-song EP that just came out in end of December, right? Yeah,
I released it Christmas Day.
Oh, Christmas Day,
just for fun. So it was funny. I was just promoting it, on the Instagram. If anybody wants to follow there. Aaron Mathis Official.
Okay.
Aaron Mathis Official Instagram. At Aaron Mathis Official. Yeah. But yeah. So, sorry, I'm out of breath here. Yeah, that one takes it out of me. Yeah. It's a fun, energetic song.
Yep.
Yeah. So, what was I saying?
About the Christmas Day release.
Yeah. So I was just kind of promoting it and telling everybody about the new music, and it's coming out. And I said, you know what? I said, Christmas is coming up. Let's just say I'm going to give this as a gift.
Yeah.
And that was my gift.
That's your gift.
All right.
Well,
that was fun.
Yeah.
Anyways.
And you'll never forget the anniversary date of the release. You know?
Exactly.
That's so
right?
perfect.
I didn't think about that. It's good.
You'll always remember the 1 year, 2 year, 3 year anniversary on that.
Yeah.
So, and then, so you're doing a lot on Instagram. You're getting some nice following on like Spotify and the other digital platforms.
It's blowing up.
I mean, how do you get attention as an independent and new artist these days?
Right. Well, we talked about this earlier, didn't we, about the business side?
Yeah.
Well, I told you, as I've gotten older and I had my own business, I figured out what you do, and you just get out there and you literally you have to pay for an ad so you can do some boosts on Instagram. I hate the way to give away my secrets, but a lot of people do know that. But if you're not doing that, you got to be doing that. I get it. And see, that's the thing. When I was younger, I might thought, well, I'm too good for that or whatever, or maybe I didn't have the money to.
Right.
But now I've got the money to do it. Yeah. So like I said, I kind of did things a little backwards, right?
Yeah.
Like so here's the advice I would give. And I've given this to others as well. So new artists, if you're young and new or whatever, what you have on your side right now that is your very best advantage is you have time.
Yeah, sure.
You have time.
Okay.
Me, I don't have your time, but guess what I do have?
Right.
I have your money.
Right.
So now you have to decide, okay, how you want to do that. Do you want to put your time in and go all in right now, and you got to use hashtags and organic and just that, or go make your money? Mm-hmm. All right, because this is what a record label does, right? You go and you sign your life away, and what do? They just give you money and promote you,
right?
Now,
because it's even less about making CDs and physical records anymore. You know, that used to be the record company advantage.
Yes, exactly. So now what I'm learning is, as I get back into this, and I'm still learning, we're all learning, but I'm learning that yes, you've got to figure out what your advantage is in your music, and you can't just sit on it. You have to get yourself out there, whether you're playing shows, Instagram, socials. I'm going to be honest with you. The one that I am just like I have to scratch and claw for myself to put videos on TikTok.
Yeah,
but you're supposed to.
But
I just, for whatever reason, just for me, and I think it might be different for all artists. Yeah. TikTok just it doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel organic. Yeah. It's like everybody's just trying to get this huge viral video.
Yeah.
And I'm not that kind of person. I want to put like some quality content.
I think it's like, because there's a time limit too, right? And it's short attention spans.
That's the problem. If you don't get them on TikTok, if you don't get them within the first 2-3 seconds, we're talking. I mean, and it's good. It's going lower and lower. Yeah. And I just don't want to do that. So I'm just, you know what? Instagram for me, I feel like has been the best tool. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to say that. So if you're an artist, I would say, so Instagram, a little bit of Facebook. So I'm on the Facebook, I'm doing the Instagram, and then also make sure that you're dialed in with Spotify.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm going to say Spotify is definitely, I know everybody's got different ideas of they're good, bad, and different. They're not taking advantage of artists and this, that, and the other. But to be honest with you, they're a tool, and you need to use them as a tool and as such.
The smart thing about Spotify is everything's there. Yeah. Like you have access to all the music you need. Mm-hmm. So especially the new releases. Then your job is to figure out how to stand out from all the thousands of others.
So what you do is you constantly you build your social. Yeah. And then you ask people. So you got to see, here's things that people don't quite understand, okay? And I get it because you're not an artist. It's not what you're doing. You're just enjoying the music. You're having fun. But for an artist, what really means the most is you going out there and listening to it on a Spotify platform, stuff like that. You get literally cents on the, cents for every view. But they add up. And there's artists out there that I know of that don't play shows. They just make a bunch of great little songs here and there, and they blow up, and they're on Spotify, and they can make a living doing that. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, I kind of am in the middle of that right now. I don't know. We're going to see kind of how things go, but But the goal would be, obviously, if you're a musician and you're playing music, I think most of our goal is to do what you love and be able to eat.
Yes. Yeah. That's pretty much it, right?
You know?
I mean, it sounds kind of funny, but
I'll do this
Yep.
But you got to listen and you got to support me so I can eat.
So I can eat. Right.
And I'll keep doing it.
Yep.
I mean, and I've decided I'm going to do that. I'm going to try it for a few years, and I'm going to see if I can do good enough to where there's enough people that will want to support me so I can eat, and I'll keep making music for you. That's my goal.
It's a pretty good agreement.
We'll see.
I like it. Yeah.
You know, I think it's fun. I don't want to get kind of, corny is the word, but it feels like that's what my purpose is music.
Yeah.
So why not give it a shot again, put my heart into it, have fun, and just see what happens, right?
Well, our guest is Aaron Mathis in studio, and we're talking music philosophy here tonight. Yeah, we're getting deep. I like it. So, but yeah, My Town is the EP, and let's just we're kind of doing the acoustic in studio of the EP. Which one do you want to do next? Do you want to stay in order, or do you want to do a different?
We could.
Yeah, you want to do that?
You know what? Why not?
Okay.
Let's do the order.
So, All in Your Head is track 2.
And this one,
Yeah, tell us just a little about it.
This one here, it's kind of a funny story. So my goal here, too, is I decided I'm going to get back into music. And you have to, as a musician, really, I think it's important, too. And this is to help other musicians, right? Honestly, we have to help each other. And I think sometimes we get this weird thing where I don't know why we want to feel like it's a competition, because music is not at all and should not be. Yeah. But I get it. Like some people, they want to eat too. So it makes you feel, it kind of pushes you that way. And I don't think it should. I think we should all be in this together, help each other. And my helpful advice is to figure out a strategy that works best for you. For example, I wrote these 4, I decided I'm going to go 4 songs until I get to a full album. That's how I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I decided that works best for me. This first song I wrote in a day. I almost didn't put it on this one. I added other ones. Okay. So my goal is I'm going to write this song or write this first EP, and then I'm actually in the studio working with Alex, my producer, and we're going to do 4 more that I'm working on right now. And I have actually ones that I probably could do 5 or 6, but I decided no, I'm sticking with the goal.
Yeah.
Okay. But again, this song here is I just was playing around. All right, so here's how it came up. I just kind of went and just a couple chords, basic song, and I came up with this. And I wrote around it, but I came up with the chorus. It's all in your head. And then I kind of wrote around it. Yeah. And that's it. That's how this song came up. I almost didn't put it on this, but I just decided, what the heck. And right now it started to become one of the best songs on there. The last song, which is the wedding song, which I named it that, and there's your business part. Why did I name it the wedding song? Because I want women, men, grooms, brides, when they're looking for a nice, beautiful song to play at their wedding, well, what are they going to type in Google?
Wedding song.
Right.
Hopefully
my song comes up and my song becomes a wedding song. Yeah. And you know what I mean?
Yep.
And I wrote it for that, but part of that, it's a little mix of both. So anyways, I know I'm kind of going off the track here, but yes.
You got a lot of good ideas,
Do
though.
I?
It's fun. I like it.
Hopefully, if you like this kind of banter and this information, this helps, okay, then I'll keep going. Because sometimes you got to shut me up and just kind of, hey, because I can't keep talking. But anyways, all right, let me just get right
He's a talker, ladies and gentlemen.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. So All in Your Head,
Yeah, All in Your Head.
All in Your Head. This is Aaron Mathis in studio live on The Summit.
Let's do it. Here's me looking at you, looking at me, loving you around this campfire and feeling free. I can remember holding you so tight, thinking this might be the best day of our life. And I remember the time we had that fight, had me thinking, baby, we're gonna be alright. Then you looked me in the eyes, you took my hands, you said, hey baby, I think it's all in your head, baby, it's all in your head, baby, it's all in your head, baby, it's all in your head. Oh yeah. remember the time we went to that show. I held you so tight, cause you said you were cold. Danced all night under the moonlight. Well, you were so happy, everything just felt right. But then I remember the time we had that fight. Had me thinking, baby, we're gonna be alright. Then you looked me in the eyes, you took my hands, you said, hey baby, I think it's all in your head, baby, it's all in your head, honey, it's all in your head, baby, it's all in your head. Oh yeah, baby, it's all in your head, 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 yeah. Hey baby, remember that time we stayed out all night, running around dancing, oh you were feeling fine. Warm summer air, well it touched your face. Thought to myself, there ain't no better place. And I remember the time we had that fight. Had me thinking, baby, we gonna be alright. Then you looked me in the eyes, you took my hands, you said, hey baby, what'd we say? I think it's all in your head, honey, it's all in your head, baby, it's all in your head, baby, it's all in your head, yeah, baby, it's all in your head, it's all in your head, baby, it's all in your head, it's all in your head, yeah, baby, it's all in your head, baby, it's all in your head, baby, it's all in your head, baby, it's all in your head.
All right, nice. Yes. Aaron Mathis is live in studio on the Summit, our emerging artist spotlight, and the whole idea on this show and spotlighting new artists like this is kind of getting the philosophy, what drives them into doing music, and you're good at talking about that stuff.
Thank you, sir.
It's good, yeah. So it's at Aaron Mathis Official is like your
Yes.
handle on everything, on Instagram. And
Unfortunately, I tried to get the Aaron Mathis. I sent him a DM. He didn't get back to me. So if he's out there,
yeah.
hey, that's
Yeah.
mine.
No,
I'm kidding.
he's the Aaron
Yeah.
Mathis.
So
I mean, come on.
No. So yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't get it in time. So I've got it should be Aaron Mathis Official.
Right. Got it.
For the Insta.
Well, now, and how about the live music side of things? Like, where are you at with getting out
Right.
and playing shows? And
Okay.
do you do like song circles and like
Yeah.
coffee shop stuff? And
No.
I did. Yeah, you seem a little like louder than most of that.
What do you mean?
Like I think. Well, first I think you sing louder than a lot of like the
Oh, yeah.
coffee shop, like the
Oh,
folk
yeah.
circuit and all of that.
I have a lot of energy,
Yeah,
people have said.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
It's just the way I play.
Yep.
And I just, it really kind of comes out of me like that. But some songs are a little softer, but and I'm trying to work on that. It's just trying to find your voice and what kind of comes out, what you feel. To be honest, the what I just played right there, I'll probably never play it that exact same way again.
Yeah, sure.
I don't every time I play one of my songs, there's a little tweak, a little something different.
Yeah.
You may not notice, but I definitely notice.
Yeah.
There's whether it's more drawn out on the verse or whatever.
Yep.
The way that I pitch my voice, whatever.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
But anyways, so I don't. You know why? Because again, when I talked about this before, what do I have that maybe a younger person has, right?
Doesn't have,
right? Right, doesn't have, or vice versa, right? So what I'm trying to say is my point is because I have more of a financial situation. I'm in a better financial situation.
Yeah.
All right. Then I have time.
Yeah.
So when you go out and play coffee shops and do all that stuff, it's very time consuming.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
But if I can put myself on socials, listen, right now I'm playing 50 songs on social right now. Mm-hmm. I just basically what I did was I cloned myself. Okay. I'm cloned online.
Online.
Right
sure.
now. Right now.
Yep.
So, and I'm cloning myself right now with you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it'll be just once, but maybe, so who knows? Maybe somebody will love it.
Viral.
It'll go viral. Yeah. You never know. So again, I think that I'm trying to do my best. I like to play live. I like to play in front of people. There's a certain kind of energy and feel and love and it's very I don't know. There's a term. You know what I'm going at? It's like there's just something about it that's surreal.
There's like a special like an energy that you harness from the live room like that.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. It's just something about it. Connecting, right?
Yeah, it's connecting.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's just connecting with other people. Like I'm connecting with you right now. This is special. This is awesome. And I like doing so. Do I want to do that more? Absolutely. But I want to get to so what I've told my current fan base, and I made a little video. I said, do me a favor, send me an email, DM me your email with city, and I'm creating this list.
Yeah.
That at some point when I'm ready to play shows, I want to be able to have also enough people that can come out and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Kind of like what you did there, like with the previous.
With Foy Vance.
I would do that.
Yeah.
I would do that and be totally happy doing that.
Well, there's kind of this universe that's been bubbling up for like house shows, right? Like artists that that do like, and you seem like you'd be really good at that because you could like
that would be fun.
play off the crowd and like kind of interact with them a little bit. Yeah.
That would be
I kind of let, and then it's intimate too. So it's not like a huge,
To be honest, I prefer that way more than any kind of big stadium or whatever. Like that's fine, but like I love the just small, like that was perfect size. What we did in there was perfect. The smaller, the tighter, it's just, there's something about that. And you know what? I'll play different too.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
Yep.
Because when I'm alone, I'm telling you right now, it's crazy, but like some of the stuff that comes out of me when I'm practicing and playing at home and alone and just sitting in that room like that, like I literally, what I'll do is for a lot of my songs that I create, I have to stop myself, grab my phone, record what I just did because you'll forget it sometimes. Because some inspiration, something different comes out. Something's unique every single time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like a carbon copy, or when you listen to something on the radio, we recorded it, you're going to hear exactly detail for detail.
Right.
And so there's just something about that live that I totally get, and I want to be a part of that. I want to do that. And maybe that's what I'll do, and I'm working on that. Maybe that's what I'll do, is something where I'll put together some kind of intimate tour like this.
Yeah,
where I go around radio stations or, I don't know, do some coffee shops.
Yeah.
But, So.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think we're just coming up with fun ideas here. Aaron Mathis is our guest on the Summit FM, and how about let's keep going with the My Town EP. Set up Finished for us a little bit. Tell us about this one.
Yeah, this is my therapeutic song.
Okay.
Yeah. As the title states, finished.
Finished.
Okay? Yep. So I am finished with whatever you're finished with, my friend.
Yeah.
This is here's what I'm talking about. You'll hear the song and you'll understand what it means, but it means a little something different to each person. This song too kind of jumped the charts for a minute. It's funny, I put these songs out on Spotify and they're jumping all around. First it was All in Your Head was jumping up. I tried pushing My Town. Okay. For whatever reason, it's doing good, but it's stagnant.
Yeah.
And then All in Your Head, which I didn't almost record, jumped all the way to the top to the streaming. Everybody's streaming and listening. Oh, it's my favorite. I love that song. And then Finished came. It was just Finished was at the bottom. No one's listening. No one's whatever. And then all of a sudden, boom, that one jumped up.
That one jumped up. Yeah.
The one the two that are not they're just kind of there is My Town and Wedding Song. And I don't think people are getting it yet, but once they do, maybe it'll pop.
Yeah.
But anyways, so this song is kind of a therapeutic song, and I originally I'm going to try and keep it calm on this one because normally this was one of the songs that I literally would lose my voice on. Okay.
Yes.
And it's because when you sing and you kind of almost sing kind of you're getting something out, and it's like almost like a primal cry, and so anyways. I think people will relate and understand, but it has a few different meanings, and I'm going to let people decide what it means to them.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
This is Aaron Mathis, our in-studio guest on The Summit.
Yes. In the depths of despair, where the shadows play, a tattered heart lay in disarray. A love once cherished, now it's gone away. She's left with nothing inside but this hollow pain. And she said, he said, well, I'm done. And he said, she said, I'm finished. And all this pain, how it runs so deep, always here, always haunting me. But I'll find a way out, I'll rise above. I'll find the strength to choose everlasting love. And she said, he said, well, I'm done. And he said, she said, I'm finished. And he said, she said, well, I'm done. And he said, she said, I'm finished. So sing with me till we ease the pain. Let's let it all go, let's let it rain. Though I'm battered, though I'm torn, I will not be beat. I will not let this devil win, no, he will not get a seat. Oh, and she said, he said, well, I'm done. And he said, she said, I'm finished. And all this pain, how it runs so deep, always here, always haunting me. And I'll find a way out, yes, I'll rise above. I'll find the strength to choose everlasting love. And she said, he said, well, I'm done. And he said, she said, I'm finished. And he said, well, I'm done. And she said, he said, I'm finished.
Love it, love it, and I love the sudden ending, and it makes sense for finished right there. Yes,
that was on purpose.
That is on purpose. With Aaron Mathis here on the Summit, our in-studio guest here today. So in the next, we're at the top of 2024. So what do you hope to accomplish, or where do you hope to be, next New Year's, next holiday season here?
So I was just Googled and YouTubed, videos on how to create the most effective vision board. So I'm really glad you asked me.
Yeah, totally.
But vision boards are a thing, I think.
I think so, sure.
I'm thinking of doing that. So on my vision board.
Yes.
Okay.
I forgot to do one again this year. Dang it. I hope it's not too late.
I think there's, it seems like to me, I follow a lot of people that just inspire me and that are very, influential in a way that is positive, and they usually will be successful people. And I heard a guy talking about that. I forgot his name, but anyways. And so, I was just thinking about that, and I thought, well, okay, so vision board, and you're supposed to, I think what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to think of some numbers, kind of what your goals are, and you're supposed to, visualize that and so on.
Yep.
But, I think I've kind of do that, and I kind of keep it in my head. And again, like I said, my goal is to create as many songs as I can possibly create with quality too. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to be careful because I get it. You got the TikTok crowd, but I'm not playing to that anymore. I'm playing to, and I don't know that I'm reaching the youngest audience anyways, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I want to reach the audience that I resonate with, that just can enjoy it, and I might not be there, and that's okay. But my point is, so I want to create as many songs as I can, and I've got this goal to create, 4 more, then 4 more after that, and then, kind of go from there. And to, see my numbers rise on Spotify, that's another goal. To continue to work on my craft, put out content that people will enjoy. I love it when people follow me. I try to engage with all of the people that are, they're not necessarily, I mean, they're fans, but they're really, they're friends too, because without them, as musicians, we're not anything.
Yeah.
I mean, so I try to engage with my friendly fans, my fans, and I try to I literally constantly am like my DMs. I'm like, yeah, thank you. I'm like trying, and then trying to like as many posts and get back to people. Of course, you have the negative people, and I'm still learning how to get through. That's my hardest part. I'll be honest with you.
Sure,
is getting through the negativity, and I'm getting better at it. But it's like just a quick little hashtag karma.
Yeah,
it will do it fine, or a block, and I'll move on.
And then you move on
for it,
right?
It's just why?
Yeah.
I get it. You're hurt. You people hurt people, and that's what's happening. And I get it, but I have to constantly remind myself of that because you take it personal.
I can't believe that strangers, listeners, will take the time to DM you and say they don't like what you're doing.
No, even worse, they make a comment. They would be better for a DM it's like a comic. So they want to tell other people in the world how much they don't like it, whatever. I had one guy. He said, so that song right there that I just played for you, I don't know if it sounds intricate to you or not, but I challenge the guy who said to me, he said, I see your 4 chords and what a basic song and how original you are. His comment, snarky comment, or what did he say? Something like that. But it was very just kind of like looking down at me and his note, looking down at me. And I was just like, it's okay. He's probably hurt because I challenged that person to try to do what I do. Okay?
Yeah, totally.
Because I've put a lot of hours into what I do.
Yeah.
A lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of sweat, a lot of love. And I think that's why we, as artists, sometimes we take it personal, but we have to learn to look past that and understand that, again, not everything is for everybody. And I want to say that too, to those people who want to make those negative comments. Just move along. If it's not for you, don't make a negative comment. Just move along.
Just move along.
Just move along and go make a positive comment on somebody who is doing something for the world that you're not.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Well put. I like that.
Yeah.
Aaron Mathis is our guest here on the Summit, and we're doing the new EP acoustically. So we're up to Wedding Song. This is the 4th song, and you told us a little bit about this one, and let's hope it gets kind of picked up as a wedding theme, right? Yeah.
Well, this one was one of my favorites, and honestly, one of the first songs I was working on. And it's the acoustic version has come out, and I had this conversation with my producer, and he led me to a term, and I don't know if many people heard of this term before, but it's called demoitis. Have you heard of demoitis?
I don't think so.
So what happens is I've played this song, and what I do on my socials too, by the way, is every day I'll try to, if I come up with something, I'll just post a song I'm working on or whatever, and it won't be complete. It's very raw. Sometimes I'll make up lyrics, whatever. I'm showing everybody my journey, and it's really fun. But this song here, I played it acoustically. Okay.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that actually really liked the song. And then when I produced it, and went to the studio, and we got it all, added all the other extra stuff, the drums and the bass and the guitar and everything. It sounds different. And so it doesn't sound exactly like it's going to sound right now when I play it for you. And it is kind of a different song. And that's what they call demoitis. And so people are like, I don't know if I really like it. I like the acoustic version. So, but anyways, that's okay. I'm actually working on some other stuff, but we'll see. Anyways.
This is Aaron Mathis here in studio on the Summit.
All right, let's just go. Do you still see me when you close your eyes and dream your favorite dream? Hey love, my promise is to you, as long as we shall live, to always see us through. So stay here with me tonight. Hold me close and never let me go. Oh baby, hold me tight. Hold me close and never let me go. At first I took your hand, looked you in the eyes, forever took you in. My promise is to love you young and old, as long as we shall live, forever you I hold. So stay here with me tonight. Hold me close and never let me go. Oh baby, hold me tight. Hold me close and never let me go. Do you wish it would rain here? And do you wish it would rain here on us tonight? And do you wish it would rain here? Do you wish it would rain here? Do you wish it would rain here on us tonight? Hey love, well I will never let you go, as long as we shall live, forever you I hold. So stay here with me tonight. Hold me close and never let me go. Oh baby, hold me tight. Hold me close and never let me go. And do you wish it would rain here? And do you wish it would rain here on us tonight? And do you wish it would rain here? And do you wish it would rain here? Do you wish it would rain here on us tonight? Baby, on us tonight. Let's let it rain down here on us tonight. On us tonight. On us tonight. Down on us tonight. Oh yeah, yeah. Down on us tonight.
Very nice. Nicely done. Yeah. I like that live radio thing. This is Aaron Mathis in studio on the Summit, and it's Aaron Mathis Official through like Instagram. Are you on Facebook too and everything?
Yeah.
And that must keep you busy, though, posting all this stuff. And you contribute basically every day.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's, you know, like I said, another reason why I'm here, you know, doing this, doing everything you can to try and say, hey, I've got this. I got this music that I've created, and I hope you like it.
Yeah. You know? Well, we sure do. This is excellent. You got to keep us informed of everything you're doing and everything you're working on. And it's nice to meet you here.
Yeah.
And thanks for doing the acoustic EP. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Mr. Aaron Mathis.
All right, my friend. Well, thanks again for having me. You've been more than nice and generous, and your hosting abilities are just through the roof.
I just love, because if I may share about me for one sec, I've always been the radio behind the scenes, pick the songs, put the songs in order, share them out for other people. But I don't write maybe I don't believe in confidence in myself, but I've never tried to be a musician myself. So I find it interesting to meet other musicians and see what their process is.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I find it interesting to meet someone just like you and your process, because I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I've ever met somebody as happy as you. Like, seriously, when I came I got out of my car and I was probably a mile away, and I just saw your smile and laughing over that. Oh, that's Brad.
Yeah,
right.
That's me.
I knew exactly who you were, from a mile away, and you were just so jovial. I know, because talking to you on the phone, it was like, okay, this guy's cool. This guy's what a really cool guy. So and I came up and you were just really nice, and I appreciate you having me.
Yeah,
I really do.
No, happy to do it. And at the end of the day, when all of this is over, I crash because it's a lot of energy, you know?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I'm with you, brother.
So, well, nice to meet you, Mr. Aaron Mathis, here on the Summit. Thanks so much.